Hi guys, we're here today at the Bridge Nights Institutional Partner Soirée with Kregis and KuCoin Institutional, and I have with me Mr. Mark Berkovich, CEO of Keabank. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting. It's a pleasure.
So let's get started. For people who might not be familiar with Keabank, can you tell us what you guys do?
Yeah. We're a flexi neobank, bridging fiat and crypto world, recently primarily stablecoins, with the mission to bank the underbanked clients globally.
Underbank clients.
Underbanked clients.
What does that mean?
Well, everyone felt to some extent that banks sometimes are quite unreasonable, especially in the field of crypto or digital assets or something like that. And there used to be unbanked clients, let's say from emerging markets that don't have access to a banking system at all. Now, clients from countries that have access to banking system, but they still cannot get banked. So they became underbanked and underserved. So it's actually an issue which is mostly some inefficiencies in the system that we're trying to solve with the help of crypto and stablecoins as well, actually.
Is this something you experienced yourself that made you realize the gap in the market?
Frankly, yeah. So the most underbanked, I would say, type of clients, surprisingly, would be financial institutions themselves. And the banks actually, when they try to establish a correspondent banking relationship, or you're a fintech and you try to get banked, the requirements are the highest because you need to show like a good example. So of course, when we're trying as part of our project to establish like new partnerships, correspondent relationships, we need to provide the amount of documents is like, but luckily we have a very strong team. Compliance team is the most important in fintech, so we manage.
Yeah, and where are you guys based?
Globally, we have offices in Cyprus, in Spain, in Canada, now opening in Dubai. That's actually where I'm based for a while and part of C-Level. So we're looking now to expand a bit here, not just to enjoy the view, but to actually work here and have clients.
How come? Why Dubai?
Where else? Where else? The regulatory clarity comes to crypto, to virtual assets. It's catching up and coming to fintech. It's a great ecosystem. So many players are here. You can just walk on the street and meet a CEO of a multi-national huge company, and but too many events. Just too many.
That's true. And so you mentioned that you guys are operating in different jurisdictions.
Yeah.
I think that would be a challenge for most, especially for financial institutions, with the strict regulation. How do you overcome that?
So that's actually these days the most important part of fintech's journey, I would say, to choose the right jurisdiction, to choose the right type of license, because the process is quite expensive. And startup fintechs don't have many attempts. So if you fail, it's your first one, you might not have a second. So you need to actually do your research very well. We try to be very nimble, diversified, to approach different jurisdictions. One license and one jurisdiction allows us to cover one market and offer one type of services. The other license enables us to do other things and to cover more markets. So it's really, really important to plan it from the beginning, to have strong regulatory and compliance team that helps you on this journey. And but be very patient.
Yeah.
These things these days don't come quickly. I think regulators already passed the stage when they were trying to test different things, then see what happens. So apparently they already saw what is happening. Now they're quite more strict, taking more time to review things. But it's also beneficial if you're a serious player, you're ready for this journey, you can benefit a lot.
Yeah, perfect. And my final question would be, where are you seeing institutions headed, like from your clientele? What are some trends that you see that are changing?
Yeah, definitely the biggest strong thing that is gaining much traction now are stable coins. Nothing really new, but now there's huge support. There is strong narrative on the news from the regulators that stablecoins are the future. Of course, stablecoins have been around for a while, but now it's actually happening. So we're really excited to see conversions of fiat worlds, of stablecoins, of how many things stablecoins are opening towards different use cases, starting from payments, remittances, trade finance, yield generation, and so on and so on. So that I think is the most exciting thing, which we all expected, but now it's really nice to see that it's actually happening.
Yeah.
So that's really cool to see.
Cool. Stablecoins. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you,
Thank
Nikki.
you for your time.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Of course, thank you guys.